I can move faster. I can move a lot faster.
Yep, so we're now at 895 meters, climbing the northeast slope of an unnamed seamount in the western volcanic arc. This is an old volcanic arc. I don't know the exact time, but probably 10 million years or so. So these used to be active volcanoes. This particular seamount would have been an island at some time.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. Whatever, to the next waypoint.
And what's the depth at the top?
We don't know it.
Oh, we haven't been up. I thought we mapped it.
It comes very shallow,
Okay.
and so it was not mapped. Asako comments that it could be a Narella or Klyptotropha.
Huh.
Calyptrophora.
You see it what? To the wrap.
So
Yeah.
I'll just copy that and put it in the log. Thank you.
Not a lot I can do about it right now, but thank you for noting.
Cool to have the contrast of having visited those recently active volcanic sites to now see this very old, no longer active seamount.
I'm trying to understand the mechanism by which a body of land above water can recede in. Is that just erosion? Wait, is Jacob here? Yeah.
I am.
How does that happen? How does something like what we saw the other day, that active volcano that rose out of the sea, how does that end up back in the sea?
So in this case, what ended up happening was the back arc started to spread at some point.
Okay.
And it separated the current Mariana's arc from the remnant arc, which we're now on. And basically what happened is there's a lack of supply of like magma to this like area. And then it also started to subside a bit because it's now becoming cooler and older and moving away from its heat source, which is supplying it with magma. So not only do you have erosion, you also couple that with the fact that it's now older crust. It's not necessarily the same composition as seafloor, but it is now cooler than it previously was. Yeah.
If you come up a bit more, Mackenzie, you might be able to take that wrap out.
I remember hearing somebody say once that a typical spreading center will spread at about the same rate that human fingernails grow. Which doesn't exactly seem fast.
No,
Actually,
but they.
I'll take
but
that.
give it a million
It's
years.
an order of magnitude
Yeah.
difference in different parts of the world.
Ah.
Here, the spreading rates are between 2 and 5 centimeters a year, which is on the low end.
Yeah.
But you can get up to 20 centimeters a year in the East Pacific, off Chile, the spreading center.
Make everyone dizzy.
So your fingernails would be growing pretty fast.
Yes.
Doesn't seem like there's necessarily a good, easy measure.
Can you turn all the
equivalent
Avalanche's
for
lights
that?
on so I can actually see the
It's not
TV?
bad.
Is hair? Is hair?
Actually, no, fingernails are good.
Okay.
I just had to cut mine this morning.
There you go.
Yeah, I missed that on my packing list, unfortunately.
And then for those who are metric deprived, 10 centimeters is about the width of your palm.
Thank you, Paula.
4 inches.
I thought 4 inches was 10 centimeters, but what do I know?
Yep. I think some would argue that 10 centimeters is 4 inches.
Yeah.
Oh, I wish that.
So Sean, you were watching for that earlier watch from kind of a standpoint for you, what have you been on the lookout for in terms of biology in this area? This is a pretty new
I'm
site.
going to pull you a bit while I come
We're in the west
back in
ridge of
front
the
of it.
Mariana. What's on your agenda?
Yeah, I was just hoping to see whatever is here. I think when Herc landed around 1,000 meters, there was a lot of stuff down there. Very high density of sponges and corals and other things. So that was interesting to see how the biota has
Yep, keep
shifted
it moving.
while we ascend. And maybe we see a
Sure.
patch of more organisms as we get shallow.
Mm-hmm.
But looking at this rock reminds me of when maybe this was under, maybe closer to the surface, and imagining a bunch of urchins and other organisms in those burrows or those little holes all scattered throughout the rock.
Try bringing your head to the west a little bit more, see what happens.
We're at 875 meters depth.
Seen a lot of these. Are these glass sponge? Or
Might be a type of Dema sponge. That should be in the benthic guide, that little guy, unless somebody in the chat wants to tell me immediately.
There's a bottle brush in the background.
we do have some great IDers out there joining us. I've
Yes.
been getting some,
Zoom in on that
some
guy while we're
impressively
waiting for
fast
the ship.
IDs.
Okay. Do you have one on this?
I'll see what people think. Yeah,
Oh, look,
that's
it's a little
pretty cool
sting.
looking.
Yeah.
Wow, the base of that is thick.
Yeah. We're looking down on the top of the sponge where the osculum is, where the water is coming through. Oh, I should know this with his hairy bottom. Hairy base on it.
So, Balasaminae.
It's a bolosoma. Okay.
That's one idea. Glass
Okay.
sponge, do the feathery bits underneath.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Just glass sponge.
Looks a little bit like a recliner chair to me. One of those hand chairs.
Moving on.
Be off comms for a sec, putting you in auto.
Right up. I'm going to fly right towards you, Mackenzie. Blinding you, and you can come up.
Coming out of auto.
So Jacob, we've had a request for a rock sample to be able to get
Yeah.
an idea of how thick the manganese crust is.
Yeah.
So at some point maybe we could spot something that's collectible.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's do it.
I think it's 10. detached.
Let's try it out. You talking about this guy?
It's attached.
Oh.
Oh, there's the baseball mitt sponge, which was a glass sponge. Poliopogon. Lovely.
Are those related to the ones we saw that kind of had the 5 fingers? I think on, I believe, Toto.
Bring your head
There,
to
maybe?
let's try the southwest.
Not quite, but
direction we're
another
going.
hand,
Right.
the hand inside
Similar
it.
kind of
Yeah.
growing tall to grab on.
Wow. Boy, dives like this are just so, you learn so much so fast and then forget it for the next, because you have to move on to another taxon.
That's why we take pictures.
Mm-hmm.
Why are they going so fast? Because Brain is cracking the whip back there.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that's the number I see. Don't know where it comes from. Magically appears there.
Well, while we search out a rock, why don't we run through our watch roll call and do quick introductions, and we'll start with our interloper.
Hello, it is the interloper.
Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. Thank you for letting me be here. My name is Kelsey McClellan, and
Yep.
I am faculty over
Yes,
at the
please.
Northern Marianas College in Saipan.
Thanks, Kelsey. Good to have you here. And Sean, you want to introduce yourself?
Sean McDuff with the Mariana Trench Marine National Monument. Office is based out in Saipan, and I'm here to learn.
Right on. I'm Kyle Mentor. I'm the Science Communication Fellow. And I will pass to my right. Verena?
Thank you from the left. I'm Verena Tunnicliffe, University of Victoria in Canada, and I'm the watch lead today.
Jacob Tomer. I'm in the second science seat. I'm based out of University of Rhode Island, Graduate School of Oceanography.
My name is Brianna. I'm data logger for this shift, and I'm a PhD student from Harvard.
That's some pretty good company in the back row there. UVic, URI, and what was the other one?
Very small school. Might not be well known. Harvard, I think. Yeah, that's
You
what.
go there?
Yeah. It's just a little liberal arts college.
Community college, or is it a private school?
It's private. Might not know it. I'm sorry.
Well, it's always good to have a standby if you can't get into the place you really want to go.
Yeah, safety net. It was my safety net.
I spy with my little eye.
A little eye. That's not exactly little.
Stand by. Hold position, please.
Yeah.
Oh, and oh, the goose, beautiful little goosefish.
Do these belong to, or are cousin or similar to sculpin family? Like a bob sculpin?
Push in halfway
No idea.
for me there, Ed.
Yeah, halfway there.
Oh, another one.
Yeah, this is one of my favorite fish in the deep sea. A fish with a deep sea smile.
Yep.
I love that face.
What a, yeah.
What is
Just-
the story of the mouth there? How does it eat?
Yeah, it's a kind of anglerfish.
Yeah.
So it's a sit and wait predator. Has tiny little tendril on the, right here, a little tendril on the front that gets wiggled around.
I think it's your
Something
better
comes
shot.
in to
Yeah, let me
eat it, and
see
guess
if I
what?
can,
Yeah.
This is a very big
put a
mouth
toe
here.
out here
Right.
without
Yeah, it looks like
scaring
most
them.
of its body is mouth there.
Yeah.
If I hit too hard, it'll
Is that a urchin off to
fly
the
away.
side as well?
Yeah, it's an
Swim
interesting
away.
echinoderm over there.
Really interesting modification of the fins. I guess
Yeah.
it can walk on the, basically as a walker on the bottom, looking at his ventral fins.
I've seen when they, do prey, they open their mouth so quickly that it's the inflow
Yes.
of water that brings the prey in.
Yeah, it's like a little suction. Yeah.
It's rather,
Yeah, tenuous toe hold.
yeah,
Just a really interesting
he's going to move because I touched
adaptation. Yeah.
We saw one a little earlier, and it was swimming, and you could see the way that its back would move. It has an interesting
Right.
pattern, the way that it pushes through the water.
It's very, very good sensors to vibrations in the water. It knows we're here.
Yeah,
And you can tell from the lasers, it's nice size. There's that urchin.
Yeah, there's that urchin.
It's found a great little spot.
yeah.
I think there's, while we're here, I think that rock down there would be a good sample. Doesn't look attached.
All right. As it happens, Mackenzie, the ship is all stopped. So besides bringing a crack in the whip on making the hill, we got all the time in the world to pick up that rock.
You made it 37 minutes.
Yep, pick it up, poke it first, see if it moves. So do a closed jaw poke. And if it doesn't move, we'll move. I think Mackenzie has the record right now for the biggest rock. Crazy. Took 2 scientists to carry it in from the
Yes.
ROV.
Really?
Yeah. And you're going to get a good glory shot because Argus is about to hit the rock there. I mean, Atalanta, interchangeable. Oops, one button. Yeah, 10 meters northeast, please. Zero, 4, 5, okay. Can you tell the ship to stop bouncing? It's making it difficult. So. Close jaw poke. So if it doesn't poke, we're gonna move on.
This one?
Yep, poke it. Oh yeah, that's a sample. You can pick it up. I have to pick it up with you, all right? You can get a Jason Williams script on it, I think.
Ooh, that's a biggie.
Maybe the bottom right. Right, yeah, right there. Mackenzie's trying to break her record.
Right.
Ooh.
That's a big rock.
Yeah.
I'm not certain I can get
Yeah.
that one.
I can get that rock if you can't.
Really?
Lift the arm up a little for me and watch out for the sponge above it. Okay, try again. Come in, pretend it's the aluminum can and get it from the side there where it's poking out a bit.
The same rock here?
Yeah.
So that's a request from Patty Fryer.
ROV is moving around a little bit because we're on a tight leash here. Okay,
I'm not sure I can get
pick
that.
the arm up. Pick the arm up for me. Just pick it the shoulder up a little and then halt it. Okay, hold that. Hold that. Sponge is really cramping our style there. Okay, let me see. Let me see, let me see. We had Atalanta 3 meters off the deck there, by the way, on that one heave. You see that?
Oh, I was watching that.
Your grip force was too. Sorry, I didn't have you check that. Oh, come on.
Like watching a 2-year-old try to eat a Big Mac.
Totally.
All right, might be time to pick a new rock. Yeah. It looks to be like a smaller one, kind of right there.
Right.
Oh, never mind. think that was just like part of the crust. Oh yeah, this one is too. It looks more like a, oh, maybe not.
Attached, my friend, attached.
Yeah.
Never know until you poke, but okay. All right, here. This is, we're too far away from Atalanta here to be useful.
All right.
Plenty of other rocks.
Turned around.
Yeah, we'll keep our eyes open while we're moving around.
Yeah, there's plenty of rocks, but
Yep.
which way did you spin there? Or which way did I spin while you were poking? Yes, you gotta do a half turn some way. Not sure which way. To take the, right now we have a wrap, so if you do, actually come up for me. Oh, you're coming up, good. And, yeah, I spun the wrong way. It always gets me because spin Herc one way and spin Atalanta the other. Crazy counter is the same for both. We call that freeze fail.
Yeah, it was the one thing I kept forgetting last night was making sure I was frozen before I re-indexed.
Yeah. Jake Bonnie and I are famous for it. We keep a record of how many freeze fails we each have.
Oh, yeah. Well, the old parent controller, the button didn't always lock, did it? There's an eel or some organism.
Yeah, there's also a substantial size rock there, too. See if we can find a rock before we move the ship.
Maybe something kind of right in that crevice right there, sort of like one of those guys.
Roger.
Well, Verena, yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. So the idea for the transect placement was if the benthic composition starts to get a little bit interesting, then start the transect there and continue on. And then the reason why we have 3 of those transect areas is to do one kind of sub the photic zone, one kind of in that transition zone, and one in the pure photic zone, you know. So I think right now my students would not be thanking me if we made them take a transect of these data. Brina, do you agree?
All right.
No, that was a complex move. I can't figure out how you just did that.
Me neither. Happy with the rock?
Jacob?
Huh?
You okay with this?
Oh, yeah. No, this is fine, yeah.
Perfectly fine.
Is there a box open on the starboard side on the Imagine?
We usually gauge our
Could we get
how we should
port
do about the
off,
sample based
bio
on
on,
your
please?
reaction, so.
Huh?
Okay, open, open, open. That's good, good, good. Your box hit my manipulator.
C?
Your manipulator hit my box.
Starboard C would be
Your
good.
peanut butter.
Starboard D. Which one is that? This one?
I think that's A.
Oh, that's
That's E.
yeah.
E.
Yeah, you're dreaming if that rock's going to go in D.
Okay, E.
It's either, it's one of the two big boxes.
Okay,
I call them
Okay.
outer, inner, forward, back.
All right,
So,
one and only rock today.
as you probably may have heard me say, literacy is not a requirement for an ROV operator. Okay, Anna, you can move Nautilus on. Let's do 20 since I seem to be stopping quite a bit.
Checking the zoom. Yeah.
Should be able to bring your head back around to the 220. Or southwest, 225 maybe. Somewhere in there.
A response further from the requester online. Yippee, thanks for the expert handling of the manip.
Yeah, nice work, Mackenzie.
You're only as good as your last rock failure.
Right, yeah.
Or your last dropped major.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, still sensitive.
Or that's why Mike referred to the spider as a PhD spider.
So, Kelsey, we're going to have a bunch of questions for you before we start one of these transects about the imaging, but when we get there, we'll have that discussion.
That sounds great. I think that the images collected are going to be really helpful for everyone involved and have a lot of different uses for several people on the
Great.
ship, several organizations.
Shrimp.
Well,
but I appreciate the answer.
It's still, yeah.
just playing with the ballast here after the last
Oh, there's
rock.
a slate urchin there.
Oh, yeah. Push in on that guy.
Yep.
Give me a laser. See if I can get closer.
It's going to be hard lighting.
Yeah. I mind if I put the light on him and tilt up.
That's
How about
better.
now?
Yeah, coming in a little bit.
Right.
Just going to hold there. Oh, that's good. I can get closer if you want.
Sure.
Looks like another primnoid down underneath.
What is that thing?
Well, it's an urchin, but it's a different grouping of urchins. They call them pencil urchin, slate pencil urchin, something like that. At least the ones in shallow water.
The spines are a lot thicker down here than the ones you see in the shallows. Or this particular urchin has thick spines.
Looks sharp too.
Yeah, sharp. The pencil urchins I'm familiar with, they have
close-up of your
rounded spines, so they're
Oh yeah.
not so
Coming in.
dangerous.
Right.
Yeah, your average predator might think twice here.
Come on,
Yeah,
Herc,
that's
stop moving.
not a very attractive meal.
Looks like
Wicked
it's
looking.
got some big pedicellary on top too. Yeah, and they can wiggle those spines. That's all part of that hydraulic water system they use to move all their feet and arm spines.
Spines are attached with,
Yeah, there's little joints at the bottom.
yeah.
Yeah, a couple of
there's
them are pointed right at us.
there's little, back, lack of a better word, hairs at the end of those, or along the length of the spines. You can see them at the bottom of frame.
Yeah. That part of the animal, or that's something growing on there?
My guess is something growing on it.
Yeah, because it's not on all of them. It's
Yeah.
just down there. That bottom one's really long.
Is that my imagination, or did it just move?
It just moved a little. Sure.
Waypoint 4. What's in store at waypoint 4?
Do you expect to see these urchins move from place to place very often, or they're pretty stationary once they find a good spot?
I really don't know.
Like that?
I don't think he moves very much. It moves very much.
Okay, you can go in, thanks.
It looks like it's chosen this spot where there's kind of a opening in the rock.
Yeah.
Right.
Like the entrance to a
So
cave.
what was on your top? You want the main ROV or the wall?
Ed, you want to go wide, please?
Yeah, coming out, right. Working on 3 things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Multitasking.
Let's see, what can I give
Yeah,
you?
we're good for another 20.
Can put 9-1-X.
Like 830 meters. That's the base of another one of those polyopogon sponges.
Can I try something real quick? Yeah. I can give you something like that.
Yeah, is that transect action? All right. It's basically the same as what we're doing now, except without stopping for smelling the flowers. Unless it's something really spectacular. I think, I don't know what the rules are for this one.
Yep. That sounds reasonable, Dan.
Right. Oh, that's the general. Oh yeah. Now we do. Seems like it's,
Yep.
where are we? Yeah, it's
Are you talking to me on party? Okay.
starting to flatten out a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I agree. Perfect. I agree. Let's do it. Great. I don't have high pack in front of me. What waypoint are we at?
4,
4?
waypoint
Yeah.
4.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yep, yep. You can do a longer move if you want. Looks like it's kind of flattening out here.
Oh, I got an issue I gotta check on over here. Huh.
So this morning, the wee smalls, and overnight, there was mapping of a sector of this seamount that had no high resolution C-beam mapping at all. The seamount comes very close to the surface, so the ship did not want to get too near. As water gets shallower and shallower, the reflective beams from the ship used for mapping also get narrower and narrower, so it takes a long time to map in shallow water. Thus, in the time that we had, only the northeast sector of the seamount was mapped. But what we see overall is a seamount that has a shallow summit, perhaps somewhere around 50 meters, and around 100 meter, 100,
Kind of blown out there,
150
Ed.
meters, there is a big
Yeah,
terrace.
try and deal with the problem
And
over here.
then
Putting you in auto.
also at 500 meters, there's a big wide terrace, which we will see as we come up shallower. These terraces are reminders that this seamount was out of the water as an island. So first, quite a tall island out of the water, and that's what, and sitting there for a long time, and the waves were eroding around the shoreline, and that's what would have created our 500-meter terrace. And then we get a slow sinking slowly over time, and then Pleistocene sea level dropped during the great glaciation stage, and we would have also had another small island sticking out of the water, and for that time, that's when the shallower wave-cut terrace on this seamount was made. If the island, if the glaciers hadn't melted, gradually the whole top of the seamount would have been eroded away and flattened off. But melting of the glaciers, sea level rose, covered up the pinnacle of the seamount. So that's why we end up with this interesting wedding cake design of this seamount.
Roger.
There's a feature on Rhoda Island, which is the island right north of Guam. And there's a peninsula with wedding cake. They call it wedding cake because it looks like a wedding cake.
Oh,
yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. I'm a bit surprised we don't have more, a higher density of corals and sponges on this.
They don't like this kind of rock.
I don't. Oh, you've been plenty of places with this kind of rock and seen lots more, haven't you?
It's funny, always listening to Brian Kennedy. He says we're really good at predicting where the corals aren't, but we're not very good at predicting where they are.
Oh, that's a very interesting quote.
I have a theory that seeps are turned off by ROVs.
Yeah.
All right.
I
Sorry
wonder,
about the noise over here, but coming at autos.
I wonder if that was a McTophid fish.
Yeah, I was hoping to get a closer shot. It ran away.
And of course I got to do the system health
I
check.
can go fish herding maybe. See him up there. Shy. And fast. Right there. Too fast for me.
Yeah.
Verena, we'd seen one of those earlier as well on SPL, and so I had noted it in the sea log.
Yeah, I saw it
Do
from my cabin, and I'm pretty sure it's a lanternfish.
Okay.
It's those classic huge schools of deep midwater fish. They go down to 1,500 meters, and they rise to the surface during the night. And so you were at 1,000 meters when you saw it.
Did you agree with my, I don't know if you saw my notation.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
No,
my
I haven't seen it.
Okay.
Is that what you noted it as?
I think so. I put the scientific,
McTophid is the group. Lanternfish. Okay, we can look at it later. Sure.
We can nerd out later.
Someone on the chat was wondering if it was a Neoscopulus.
Oh.
That, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the genus that I was looking at.
Okay. Don't know what group that genus is, so.
Yep.
Is this detrital material all mineral, or is it mixed with? I'm seeing like kind of sticks in here.
Could be like mineralized corals and other things that fell apart.
Yeah, could we get a zoom on the crud, the sediment, and the little bits and pieces? I'm just wondering what's what all the kind of debris bits are. See, there seems to be stalks and pieces,
Coming in.
like sticks and bits.
Oh yeah, like fossilized corals.
Yeah, stems and things, which suggests that there's stuff up above that's gradually winnowed down. That's kind of neat. Thank you.
Quite a lot.
Coming out.
Okay. Sure. Sure. You know, when we get to 800 meters, maybe could we think about setting up for doing a transect run for 200 meters, Dan?
Sure.
So on the transect, you want the primary HD camera at a fixed wide focal length and just maintain proper exposure?
Yeah, that'd be just great.
What's our bearing? 210. 0.3 is fine.
Okay. No,
Yeah.
0.3 is fine too. Yeah, that's good.
It's more of a dive guide.
Yes. So what we're going to do is sort of break off doing this scanning and zooming in on features. We're going to run for about 200 meters along the bottom, not 200 meters of depth, in which we're just going to stay at a fixed camera, fixed altitude, so that one can do perhaps a more quantitative assessment of what is here and a description of the seafloor. It probably takes us about 15, 20 minutes to do that.
I'm gonna slide over in front of you a little bit more so our tether's streaming straight behind us. We'll have less tail wagging.
Actually, a bit interesting that that debris stuff was mineralized, so it's not particularly recent. Right?
No. I think, where did I read this? But kind of
Sorry, I'll come
crust
back down.
takes,
Came up.
you know, 1 to 10 millimeters of it can take 1 million years. So there's quite a range, but
Yeah.
you know, it's likely like probably from the past 100,000, maybe even like 500,000 years.
Yeah.
So a really thin layer.
You can make your head 210 as well.
And you'll let us know when you're set up, will you?
Yeah, pretty much. Slide over another 5 meters. Right smack dab in front of Atalanta.
So I had a question for you, Verena. As the island begins to sink down out of the kind of photic zone, and how would the community dynamics of these coral reefs change over time? Will all the...
Sorry, I'm just going to stop you for a moment.
Okay.
1 sec. Are they about to start?
Yeah.
We can start anytime you're ready.
Okay, let's go it, and Brianna will make a note in the log.
The
Okay, I'll just call it up to the bridge.
Coming up on something.
Stand by, I'm just going to set my focal length.
What is that?
Kelsey, are you there?
I'm here.
So we're starting at about 23:13:30, and this is file segment number 17, and lasers are on.
Roger. Thank you.
But with just a little pause at the start here for for the fish.
Says the biologist.
I have never seen one of these. Anybody out there know what it is?
It's beautiful.
Okay, bridge has their bearing and speed.
Roger. And we're off to start fish, mark fish. I can't say it.
Yeah, it's just marking the starting line for us.
Yeah, fish marks the start.
Okay.
Here we go.
You've finished gawking. Off we go. Good. All right. So there's a So you use an auto altitude, do you?
No.
Or are you doing it yourself?
I'm doing it myself.
All right.
Herc is very well behaved.
Okay. And you probably not considering buying an auto drive car.
Yeah, I would.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'd love to have.
Our altitude is recorded sensed at the far back right of Herc, so it's not super relevant to
what's in front.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so if there's an overhang coming up, it'll drive us right into it.
Oh, that's fun. No.
It's a very silly place for altimeter. It's like an afterthought.
Okay. So there's a little coral on the left here. Just went by it.
You want to pan the nav screen for me? Yeah, Herc's very well behaved compared to some of the free flyers, bread trucks.
Something on the right.
Some people in the chat are saying maybe a jelly nose fish that we saw there.
Jelly nose. Oh, yeah, I see the photo there. Do you have its scientific name for the jelly nose fish?
Teleopus japonicus.
And
Pacific jelly nose fish.
Does it have a family?
Let's see. Oh boy, that's a hard one.
The family, so okay.
Teleopodidea.
Okay, thank you, Kyle.
Did I do okay? Bonaparte 1850.
So, back to your question, Jacob. Sorry.
Oh, it's okay. Yeah, so I was wondering, as like, you know, the island erodes and sinks, obviously this is happening over geologic timescales.
Yep.
But, you know, do these, like, communities, like, do we see any, like, record of them, like, kind of changing? Or, like, from, as it, like, sinks beyond, like, the photic zone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So one of the interesting studies back in the 60s, I think, was drilling through the atolls in the mid-Pacific. So atolls form around a sinking seamount, right? Little tiny thing in the middle of the lagoon. And they did a drill through the coral reefs, and the reefs just kept on going down and down in the fossil reefs because the island is sinking and the reefs just keep building up and up. And so they could actually log the changes in the corals, the types of corals through time, through the Pleistocene specifically, as the reefs were building upwards.
Wow.
Yeah, so in the modern ocean, just that wonderful example is, what is a coral atoll? Well, it's the island is sinking in the middle and the reef just wants to keep growing upwards and upwards, so yeah. So it's interesting. So we're running this transect, but it's just seeing almost nothing in the way of bottom coverage. So this would be a pretty easy analysis. Nonetheless, it's a data point in terms of coverage. I am finding it a bit surprising we're not seeing more organisms at this depth. There's certainly other seamounts. We do see that, but this, you know, each one is different. Got a little urchin there. No one's ever dived on this particular seamount. No, until last night, nobody even knew part of what the shape would look like. So mapping a new feature within the U.S. EEZ. Oh, sorry. EEZ.
No, Z works. We get Z.
I don't know, you people with your Zs.
I have to say EEZ sounds better than EEZ.
Yeah.
Was that an anemone on the left, maybe?
I have no idea. It looked like perhaps the remnant of something.
Yeah.
That's where a stop frame might help.
There are small organisms rising up from the floor, like there's one there, or that could be a rock, but it's so hard to ID them.
Oh, there's another.
There's another one.
Oh,
That's urchin, I think. I don't think it was oproid. There's one there on the right.
yeah. There's a little tiny. Actually, there's a number of those.
Yeah.
Maybe afterwards,
There's another one.
when we finish the transect, if we see those again, we could do a zoom in just to see what they are. For sure.
What's the distance on our transect so far?
No idea. Remember, we were going to do a time. Oh,
Yeah.
You could do it by time.
We did. We
There's
did a
another one.
timestamp. 23:15 was our start.
Okay, so if we're doing approximately 10 meters, what is it, Dan? 10 meters a minute?
Yeah, approximately, yeah.
Approximately.
We've done 80 meters so far.
Okay.
Awesome.
Oh,
Thank you.
thank you, Anna.
Thanks for coming in clutch.
None of
Another
this
one.
calculation stuff. Let's get the real data. Oh, this is good. You know, and the ship's doing really well.
Yeah,
That's-
I made a slight adjustment there and drifted off to the...
I wonder if the currents have just changed. One thing that
at least
happens with
twice
a big
since I've been sitting here.
structure like a seamount is that it's sitting in a dominant ocean current, but then as the currents hit the seamount, they get accelerated over the top and around
I'm
the
just watching
sides.
the time. Yeah.
You've got to get that volume of water around the seamount, so it can be a little unpredictable what the currents are going to do.
Could the current be affecting what we're seeing here in terms of the density of the biology? I mean,
It could well be, I suspect on another sector of this seamount, we might see very different population density because of that interaction with the current.
right.
Because the dominant current, yes you are. Yes you are.
Sorry, I'll slow down for you.
Oh, no. Sorry, I beg your pardon. What was I saying before I interrupted myself?
What we might see on a different part of this ridge if we were looking where the current might be different.
Yeah, so
affecting the biodiversity.
the dominant current in this direction, at least, so there was an interesting study about 15 years ago where they released drifters from Wake Island, a whole series of ocean drifters that drifted at about 20 meters below the surface. And they were wanting to know where the larvae that populated the coral reefs in the Mariana region were coming from. So they were releasing these drifters to the west and to the east of the Mariana system. And the ones that were released from Wake Island drifted right over the Marianas, drifting from the east to the west, and then just kept going. The ones that were released from the Marianas just kept going westward.
West, yeah.
So the dominant drift is not north-south along the islands, or rather it's orthogonal to that. So what I'm assuming is we've got the same, and some of the drifters went through here, so I was assuming the current would be coming from the west, maybe slightly northwest, so that that be hitting the seamount on the eastern side, which is a little bit why we're diving on the northeast side. I thought, you know, we had to choose somewhere. So wave your hands. Seems to be what the ocean current is doing. Yeah, it was a really interesting piece of work that begins to explain perhaps why there are differences
like
in the islands and what you might be seeing,
Right.
and where the recruitment
Yeah.
would be coming from, and why there are so many differences that right now we're trying to write a paper about the hot vents along the volcanic arc and trying to understand why the gene flow is so low from vent site to vent site along the volcanic arc, and part of it is due to those currents because the larvae are just getting swept away.
Interesting. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, when you consider how varied it is north to south with the different features of the arc and the back arc, and then the similarities that you can then see when you go east to west,
right?
That would explain some of that.
Yeah.
Certainly.
Yeah. And some of the observations, so NOAA has done a lot of ocean exploration in the Wake Island area, and many of those coral sponges are the same things that you'll be seeing in the Mariana region, and perhaps there's a connectivity from that eastern area over to this area that is spreading those organisms.
What are some of the other drifters that you released? Like you mentioned the larvae, right? What are some of the like diversity of species that you kind of find to be most able to be adaptable in that drifting?
So larvae from invertebrate species and fish, actually, the little tiny fish,
good to keep that,
have a whole suite of different
in
lifetimes. So different species might be able to last as larvae for, say, 400 days in the water column, which means you can go a long, long way in 400 days. But some only last maybe a week or 2 weeks. And so if you have a very short-lived larva, you're not going to go very far. Okay, so Kyle is stepping away to do an interaction with a school on shore, so he'll be busy for a while. That's one of the pretty amazing things about the how the Nautilus Ocean Exploration Trust works is that they there's probably a dozen shoreside interactions that happen from the ship a day.
Hi, this is Nav. We have about 40 meters to go.
Excellent.
To the end of this
Thank
transect.
you.
I've heard Brian talking about the microcurrents, the currents that are happening right at the rock versus like currents that are 1 meter up or even centimeters up.
Yeah.
Some theories of why there may be organisms in one place and not another, and what's happening. There's a word for that.
So it's the you get into the boundary layer.
Yeah, that's it.
A turbulent boundary layer, and the turbulence that's created by little obstructions or rocks can make a big difference to how the little tiny larvae connect to the bottom. Because they have a hard time swimming through that turbulence, so many times they have to use it to try and get a hit on the bottom.
I think a lot of what happens in the ocean is a little challenging for humans to understand because of the patchiness, you
Mm-hmm.
know, the volume is not just a straight rectangle or square. You look at the warm Pacific blob, for instance, and it's just not an easily defined shape in 3 dimensions.
Yeah, it's some pretty interesting stuff. It's almost like airplane stuff. Bernoulli effect, laminar flow. What kind of instruments you would have to monitor that versus like a, you know, a Doppler on the bottom facing up or ADCP facing up. Just the height of the instrument is you're not getting that data close to the seabed.
I like how some of the cabled observatories have either floats or crawlers that go up and down moorings to really help inform our knowledge of the water column.
We're in the last 10 meters.
Okay, no, that's great. So
Yeah.
we're nearing the end of the transect.
A lot of study.
Yeah, correct.
A lot of study about the water column, but not that last, you know, that little 300 millimeters between the surface.
So as we're just ending here, we're still seeing some of those things that we're guessing might be urchins. So it would be really good to zoom in on them. I'm just wondering if it's a polychaete.
Sure. So post-transect, we'll find one
Yeah.
and do an ID.
Okay, that's 200 meters right there.
Oh, wonderful.
All right.
Okay. So how long did that take us?
That took us about 9 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that all?
Kelsey, are you still here? Yes.
Yeah.
The transect ended at 23:32:15.
It ended at when? Sorry.
23:32:15.
Okay, roger.
233215 on segment number 18.
Okay.
So that you're interested in?
Also,
no, it's the little urchin guys.
Oh.
Ed, when you have a second, we're having a hard time with the HD auto capture. It was not auto capturing. Data logger ended up having to hand click every 30 seconds.
Okay, that's a data engineering thing. Let me call down to the data lab, see if I can get Mike on that.
Awesome, thank you so much.
I'm not sure what she was looking for.
Come on, shrimp there. Of course, when you want them, you can't find them. There's one over to the right.
Oh, yeah.
Got it, yeah. Let's get that one.
Go ahead, Ed. Push it that
Yep,
way in.
push in. Hold up.
Okay, push it along.
Yeah,
Say an urchin.
there you go. It is it is an urchin, Kelsey.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Sometimes down here, the case of it, if it looks like, and if it smells like, and if it walks like, isn't always the case, but I'm glad that that was the case.
Good. All right, so we're at 685 meters in depth now. I don't, oh, look, a coral. Right after the transect ended.
Lounge video.
I haven't seen that particular one. Zoom in on the basket star for us, or the whatever that creature is.
Oproid.
Hey, why is my button not working?
I need a button.
Do we know what kind of coral this is? No?
It's not a black coral. We actually haven't seen anything that I would call a black coral.
No.
Okay, Sierra, pretty. Acanthogorgia, maybe.
Thank you.
Acanthogorgia.
Is that you?
I didn't do
Thank you,
anything.
Sierra.
I did push, but not the bump down.
Is that an ophiuroid on it?
Yes.
Yeah.
What is the common name of?
Bouncy.
Ophiuroid?
Yes.
Brittle star.
Thank you.
Yeah, that.
You're super bouncy.
Well, that's. I'm using different buttons and they have different.
Copy. Let me just go in real quick, quick focus so I can. Whoa.
Ooh.
Hello.
Okay.
Moving on. No go trying to find somebody, get a data engineer up here.
Yeah, we get to keep going uphill?
Yep.
Yeah.
Roger. Thanks for trying, Ed.
Yeah, I tried lounge, data lab, wet lab, and my desk, and nobody.
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
WhatsApp him.
Dave's also reporting issues with the feed onshore, all three.
Isn't that the way it always goes? Okay.
I think it's Dave's internet. Hi, Dave.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. Thank you so much, Brianna.
Anna, when you're comfortable, would you be able to zoom out on the screen just so we can see where we are in the context?
Yeah,
of
no problem.
Okay. Kelsey,
Yes.
do you want to just look at the high pack for a
Push in a
second
bit
here?
there, Ed.
See where we
Yeah,
are.
sorry, I was trying to WhatsApp. That's not going to happen.
It's like a feed drop.
Just so you know where we are with
It's like a
respect.
pellet stove.
Yeah.
And going further if you want.
Sure.
What are we looking at here?
No idea.
Looks like coral rubble.
Coral rubble.
That's my guess.
It's a depression in the rock you can see in the upper camera, and it's just collected. Bunch of stuff there. Stuff. And a little shrimp off to the right, munching in the stuff.
Zip.
Oh.
Sea cucumber, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
But tiny.
We can push in on it. Go halfway and then I'll land.
Yep. as I've heard it explained, a repurposed sea star, reshaped.
Yeah. Okay.
Good?
Yep.
Coming out or in?
You can go in.
In, like that far in?
I like their little.
Did you see that alert, Jamie, or did you send that?
What's that?
Talking to Jamie. Oh, I don't think she's on.
Which end is which?
Sorry, were you talking to me?
Jamie, did you see that alert, or did you send that?
Okay.
Yeah, that was me.
Okay, thank you. Full. Low push.
I get my switches a bit mixed up. I don't know.
Yeah, I do too. So many buttons.
I wonder how many buttons I have over here.
I started to count here, and
I don't think enough, Ed.
No. As far as I'm concerned, there's way too many in front of me. I just keep hitting the wrong ones.
me too. Press buttons at random.
If you hit enough buttons, you'll end up hitting the right one eventually.
I always hit the wrong one.
Isn't that just the definition of science?
Yeah, right. Why am I telling Nav what the identity of the sponge is or whatever?
Right.
Had a different one or same one?
It's
a different color.
Actually,
Looks
that's an
lighter in the
interesting.
center.
Would you just
Go ahead,
pan?
Ed.
I think they're interested in what's left. Go ahead, Verena.
Yeah, pan to the left to the. Was that a limpet just off to the left, or was it?
Go ahead, Ed.
Keep going to
I
bit,
don't think he hears you.
I hear it.
a bit more, a bit more, a bit more, a bit more, a bit more. There, up top. Oh no,
yeah.
it's the I think it's the base of a broken. Sorry, it's the base of some.
Yeah.
Got an
Broken off
eagle
coral.
eye over here. You
Yeah.
can't see anything.
Yeah.
So that yellow coral that we saw, if we see another one, we have a request for collection for it.
All right.
Copy.
What is our jar status?
I don't think we've used, have we?
A slurp, we've used one slurp.
Okay.
Most of our bio boxes are empty.
You want to put that back on the jar for a minute?
The jar we used was number 4.
Okay.
I thought we adjusted that camera.
Dare I ask if there's life in the temperature probe?
Oh yeah, I meant to
I am.
test that. I can't believe I forgot about it.
You were working on it all
I
night.
can't.
I know Dan was in there soldering, putting together a whole new probe.
I'm not sure which one or if it got put on, because So I put it on the list and handed it over to Mike, and it looked like the same one was on the bench, so.
Oh, no kidding.
Oops, sorry, Mackenzie. Pulling that.
Why do we see so many coral bases? Is it normal for them just to be left behind after a coral extinguishes?
Yep. Yeah, just really, it's broken off and gone down, but the bottoms, the way they make their little calcium carbonate bottoms, it just integrates so strongly into the nubbly surface of the rocks. Just tough for them to come off.
Thank you.
Doesn't look like it. It looks like the one I built last night was still on the bench when I came in this morning, so either it didn't get changed or it didn't work.
Ah.
We kind of got distracted yesterday with changing Herc's tether. Yes, please. I imagine Mike would have changed it. Yeah, it's not been successful on deck. We put the old one back on.
I haven't seen that urchin before.
What? Oh, sorry, I was looking at the fish.
Lasers.
Yeah.
I think that's the one you tried to image earlier and got pulled off.
Actually, I was wondering if we shouldn't try to collect the one that's quite abundant.
Ah, right.
Is that this one or is it?
No, it's the one with the darker core.
Yeah, the one that we've been seeing all along. Might be good to get I should look it up, see if we... I think it's in the Cedaroida.
Jacob, could you catch me up real quick? How volcanically active is this area?
So it is not volcanically active at the moment. It
Got
was
it.
like 10 million years ago before spreading occurred.
It's dead, Jim.
Thank you.
Super old, actually.
Oh,
About
cool.
15 million years or so.
Oh, wow.
So there is a picture of an urchin that looks like that, but they've only been able to get it to family. So it might be useful to, it was collected from Mog area. Maybe too shallow from what we were seeing, but...
I'm on a different site.
Okay.
And I think if it also is the same picture, it says it does have a species name.
Okay.
Stylocedarus rufa. Is it this?
What's the location information on it?
This is a site specifically for Guam.
For Guam. It doesn't have a depth on it, does it?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Oh,
Well, it
different
could well
picture.
be. Yeah.
This is specifically Explorers 2016 Deep Water Exploration of
Okay.
the
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Marianas.
that
All
a
right. So
black
may
coral?
well be that.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
I don't
nice.
know.
It's turning
Okay.
black at the base as well.
There's one for your still camera.
Yep. Let me get that. Focus. Nice. All right. Sierra is typing.
Sierra.
You want to switch that camera back to the rail cam? Jar there.
Octocoral.
Thank you.
Up.
Yeah, she's low because stretched out there.
$635 depth. Still not much in the way of a population.
Is this what you were expecting to find?
No, I expected to see better coverage by corals and sponges here.
Any hypothesis as to why?
Nope. The ocean is an unpredictable place. That's my...
That's the perfect explanation.
So we probably will be seeing much more sediment cover for quite a while because we're coming up to a less of a slope.
Yeah, pen enough, read pen. Thank you.
Oh, what's that?
Come up, Kenzie. Hold about a 15-meter delta here on the flat.
I don't know what those little red blobs are.
Should we check it out?
Yeah.
Of course, now they're gone.
Can always turn around.
We were seeing something like that on the 4 to 8 right as we were getting off shift. And I think if it's the same thing, which it's highly likely it's not, it was some sort of, it was in a kind of Demata, but I'm not sure.
What is that in common terms?
Urchins, sea
Hold about
stars.
15 here.
Thank you.
Mackenzie. 15 delta.
Or starfish.
Gotta brush up on my Latin.
15 to
Yeah.
20 while we're on the
Me
flat.
too. It's okay. We're all learning. We have a motto in 4 to 8. We listen and we don't judge. Verena.
Our motto
is we judge.
Oh, yeah.
Fair. Fair, fair.
So you might, you know, actually that would be kind of interesting to look at. So these little pink blobs, could we get a close-up on it that we're just seeing in the, there's one up above in the fisheye cam, or this guy, yeah.
Go ahead in.
Coming in. Holding. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, he certainly does have the
Uh-huh.
a biscuit star,
Yep.
a sea biscuit. Is that
Yes.
what we're thinking?
That is what we were thinking earlier.
Wow, I usually thought of them being as being burrowers, but isn't that? So now you can see what my echinoderm lecture is about when we're talking about the pentameric symmetry, where you can see the sea star impression on top. And these are, man, it's almost, this little dimple is really
Hold position.
Anybody who has the data logger open, you can filter, and you can type in biscuit if you're interested in what Eva had put for it.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
And I think it's
So
a little
that's-
late in London, but there was an echinodermata specialist, Hugh, that was on the science line earlier.
Okay, is it something that we should collect? I guess Ava would have known that.
I can message her if she's still awake.
She has been on the chat for the dive, so maybe she's still on. Yeah, I think she's still on.
Let me get lasers as well while we're here.
Yeah, it's pretty small, isn't it? Well, I don't know. That's about 5 centimeters, 6 centimeters.
You can come back in if you want.
I was just putting the lasers on it.
Oh, sorry.
A very little one.
Trying to decide if they're going to stirp.
Might be a little tough to get off. It's going to have a whole bunch of tube feet attaching it to the crust.
Yeah, I was just wondering if it'd go up the hose. I guess it depends on how gelatinous it is.
Little hermit crab at the, or it says shrimp at the bottom.
Oh, there it is. Yeah. That's so little.
The littlest.
Two,
Does that look like a hermit crab?
10045 in. Is that a Roger on collection?
I don't know yet.
I haven't heard anything back.
You weren't able to find it on the... I saw you looking.
Yeah, I couldn't find it. It wasn't showing up.
Okay, yes, let's go for it. You might have to use a claw to nudge it, but try with the suction sampler first. Maybe take it unawares.
Right.
You want to go to the jar there for me?
Stay with the wrist.
No, you can stay zoomed in on it.
All right. Man, I can get that
Right,
hermit
I was
crab.
just trying to figure out how to get there. Yes.
Hey, buddy.
I already blew it out, so we can change to like jar 1 there.
In the science chat. Oh, you think it? I do. So you think it was in here somewhere? Is his... Oh, I don't know. You go for it. Welcome to the dive. Yeah, be down further. Oh, no. Oh. Previous starfish, yeah.
Oh, Sierra just
Yeah,
messaged.
I just saw it.
Yeah.
Freeze fail.
Tremaster sp. Okay. Thanks, Sierra.
Go away for a second, Ed. I'm
Yeah.
gonna come up and port you in.
There you go.
Yeah, Osaka agrees. Tremaster.
Come down 5 meters.
Jeez.
Okay, I can zoom back in. You can go tight on it, Ed.
Okay.
Good, need to tilt down. There you go.
All right.
Tight, tight.
Well, that's a new one for me, yeah. So it might be this guy. Sort of. I like that. Tremaster mirabilis. Marvelous. It's one of these guys. So this guy, Line Islands in the South Pacific, probably not.
Can we still call it a sea biscuit?
Sure, you can do that.
Okay.
Looks like a
sea
biscuit.
cookie.
A sea cookie.
Okay, let's try, I'm gonna try 75 here. Okay, I can turn on suction. Alright.
Oh yeah, it's loose. It's loose.
I'm not sure it's going to fit.
No, oh dear.
Turn my suction up 100.
Use it to pick it up. It's probably not.
Suction, turn suction on to 100. Suction pump. It is not.
Just starting to see movement on the slurp.
Good. You can put it in a basket. And,
Want me to come out?
that's quite the technique. I don't.
You can see his little 2 feet.
Yeah. What just happened to me?
Yeah, you can go wide.
Yeah.
Okay.
Forward.
Yep.
You can open the front box for me.
Oh no.
It fell off.
Box in a little bit so I can see. Good. That's good. You can leave the box right there.
So it could be Tremaster mirabilis because it has been located in the Mariana Islands, but it seems to come in a whole bunch of color morphs.
Too late.
It's in there.
It's in the box.
That's the big win.
Okay,
And it
you
has
gotta
a
close the
distribution across the South Pacific.
Someone in the scientist chat is chiming in.
Yeah,
about
prop down for that box a little bit. Oh, actually, you know why? Because we had the suction on it, 100, so that's why the box is fast.
We go. Sample collected.
Someone in the scientist chat is chiming in about the geology of the region. So they said, according to Scott et al., 1980, the West Mariana Ridge was active between 29 million years ago and 9 million years ago.
Suction off, Mackenzie. Put the valve pack back down.
That's quite a range.
About 25%, 30%.
Miocene through. Yeah. Yeah, well, then the back arc was opening about 7-8 million years, according to Bob Stern's work. So that would kind of make sense that
Yeah.
rifting had begun just after this timing.
And then
Sorry, yeah, just after. Yeah. Thank you, Dan.
My pleasure.
Urchin,
Got him in there eventually.
maybe.
Uh,
613 meters depth.
For a quick zoom on the urchin if you want.
Yeah.
A dog toy.
Squeeze toy.
Go ahead, Ed.
Going in. Oh,
Yes.
frosted.
Bonk.
It's kind of like a chrysanthemum anemone.
Looks like
Or an
Liponema.
alabaster nudibranch.
looks like the dog toy that my dogs leave right out next to my bed and I step on in the morning.
Nice. All right.
Thanks for sharing.
Oop.
And I have to scream. Hey, there's a lone rock.
Actually, that could have been a species of Liponema. Liponema. Mariana Islands. Sp. Okay. Well,
Switch back cameras for me, please, Mackenzie. Thank you.
Mackenzie, you haven't been seeing anything in the Atalanta camera related to fish, have you?
Well, about 10 minutes ago, something long and striped kind of wiggled its way along the seafloor. It looked pretty good size, but didn't get a good look at it.
Okay. As we get shallower, hopefully be able to see a little bit more about the fish fauna.
all right, we have a.
Weren't you looking
just
for one
a
of
sec.
those?
We could well be. Yeah.
You have a yellow coral right there we want to take a look at.
Let's
Copy yellow coral.
We want to get a pretty good zoom on that one too.
Yeah, I think Saka wanted a zoom before collection to see if we should actually collect it or not.
That's kind of our standard modus operandi.
That doesn't really look as yellow as the other one.
I think the others.
Come down a few meters. Try and get it in the still camera as well there.
yeah. Doesn't quite look the same, does it?
But it also looks to see it has that same maybe squat lobster associate though. So that's interesting.
Come down a couple more, Mackenzie. Okay, Ed.
All right.
Oh, look, it also has those ephemeroids on the other side.
Yeah.
That's so. I guess what's interesting, are the polyps all on the other side of this?
Asako said it's different.
Copy.
Yeah, well, just wait a minute here. Do you want it?
Go right in.
Just a sec.
My way. I'll come out the other side. See the polyps.
And then we got the white from NOAA or something up above this. Let's come around. So look at the alignment of this coral. It's as if the currents are coming from one side or the other.
Okay, should be able to push all the way in there.
Asako said, collect, question mark?
Yes, we could take a piece of this. So notice all the polyps are on this side, and I'm not entirely sure, but I had understood it was most likely polyps were, look at this guy, were on the downside, so that when the currents hit the fan, you get the turbulence behind it. And that's the feeding side. So this almost suggests that, you know, the currents are coming from the left-hand side.
Someone in the chat said maybe hemicorallium.
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 All right. So yeah,
Because of the polyps
Yes,
on just
so
one side.
we will take a collection here. We have a request.
Oh, look at that. The arms of they're moving.
But this is good image, nice imagery too. We do have a request for perhaps another rock sample from a different observer. And nice to see you're with us, Bob. Paramyricidia. You're seeing the chat, are you?
Yeah.
Yep.
Go tight again, Ed.
it looks like we want to collect this.
Don't do that while I'm landing. Pull me.
Oh, it looks like the polyps pulled in here. 607 meters depth.
Where you going, Herc?
Yeah, we're going to work on snapping off a piece here.
You'll have to go wide again, Ed.
Oh, another squat lobster.
Yeah.
Wide.
So it's quite a stony structure. It isn't very flexible, is it?
See if I can get Herc to not be pivoting around there while we're trying to get a small piece. Hold
Do you
still, Herc.
Do you have the coral cutters on?
Negative.
Okay.
But we have brand new sharp jaws. So. Okay, Ed, you can go tight again. All right. Okay, go wider, a little wider. I'm trying to get Herc to hold still and not cooperating.
So apparently this coral is not brittle, so it'll be challenging to twist.
But we don't have the snippers on.
Challenging to land
The
on
new
a flat
claws
surface.
are really quite sharp.
Okay.
Okay.
So.
Usually Herc finds a home. It doesn't wander around so bad. Okay, sorry, Ed.
All good.
One more time. Got Tighten up there. That's good. Drop that rock.
Oh.
This is the fun part where these jaws tend to snap wide open at the end there.
Can I zoom in some more?
Sorry to hold what you got there.
Copy. Want me to come out with you?
Nice.
Yeah, we'll have a look here.
So.
Yeah, let's get a nice zoom on that.
Happy?
A few more seconds.
All right.
I got some more zoom if you want it.
Sure, let's do it.
Back the thrusters off there a little so it's not shaking.
We could do starboard C or D or forward omega.
I think it floats. Right. Floaty or sinky? Always the question. Put in one of the small boxes.
Oh. Oh. If it's not too late, Dan, can we see the other side of the coral? Oh.
Sure.
All right.
I'm going to come up here before I put this in the box. Which particular box? Any of them?
C or D in the starboard.